Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is, of course, Thursday, August 26th, 2021. Welcome back to Factorio Day. I wish I had the game up already. I don't have the game up right now. So, how are things? Yesterday was the first day that I did not stream on Wednesday as part of a regularly scheduled stream day for a good while. It's been a while since I haven't had a Wednesday stream. I spent it recording Nullius for the most part during that time period, about 3+ hours. During that time, I also fiddled around with my computer. I completely reinstalled Streamlabs. It still has the occasional freeze on the UI. I see that actually Streamlabs... Oh no, I need to change you. How do I change you again? I need to go into Appearance. Show the chat on the left side. There we go. Now we're good. Yeah, so all the settings got reset with Streamlabs. All the scenes were fine, backed up, saved, but it killed off all the settings, so I have to get everything back to the way that it was. Pretty sure all the important stuff is properly set at this point from that standpoint. I have fiddled with the computer, did some more wiring stuff. It did absolutely nothing for me, but hey, it's done. My motherboard has an extra slot for power, another little connector for power up at the top of the motherboard, where there's usually the 8-pin, a 4+4 pin power connector. For my particular motherboard, some motherboards it's just a 4-pin, 4-pin. Others it's 4+4 for 8. This one has the 4+4 for 8 plus another 4 on top of that. It's not necessary to have that one plugged in. It's mainly there to provide power to extreme overclocks, like liquid nitrogen overclocks. The very temporary ones. But yeah, I plugged it in anyway because I was getting errors on the OCCT power test. Now, OCCT is a program that tests system stability for the most part. It has some benchmark stuff, free program. Essentially taxes the hell out of the PC on the CPU, on the memory, on the graphics, on the VRAM as well, so you can see if you have VRAM issues. All of those individual tests, no errors whatsoever on the CPU, on the memory, on the 3D graphics, and on the VRAM. But the moment I ran the power test, which taxes both the CPU and GPU at the same time, I started getting CPU errors as little warning messages in the test screen. It doesn't crash the system, but there were errors being produced. I thought that potentially adding that extra bit of power through that extra connection on the motherboard would help to alleviate the issue. No, it did not alleviate the issue. What I had to do to fix it was reduce the clock rate of my CPU. I was running an overclock that was automatically done using the ASUS tool, whatever the heck it's called, AI Tweak 3, or AI Suite 3. Yes, the AI Suite 3 from ASUS, because I have an ASUS motherboard. It lets me actually change the ratio in Windows through the app. I can change some motherboard stuff directly through the app, and it has a feature that allows you to overclock automatically. And it had brought my overclock on all cores to 4.575. a multiplier of 45.75. I have brought it down to a flat 45, and it now passes that test without any errors whatsoever for the power test. For over the course of 10 minutes, maybe if I go the full hour of the test, it would hopefully still pass. But yeah, so that's that. It CPU is a little bit slower, but didn't touch anything regarding any of the voltages to the CPU. It's just running at a lower clock rate than it was before. At least it should be, but I see here that after my restart, it seems to have not actually done the thing. Because I see on the AI tweaker, it says 45.75. What? Okay. Yeah. One thing says one thing, and one thing says another. Let's just reapply that and see if that brings it back down again, because the last thing I want is to have errors like that. Will you update for me? Yes, you have updated for me. Thank you so much. It's not going to update in Task Manager, but there we go. There we go. I'll have to probably make that edit in the BIOS to make sure we don't come back after a restart to 45.75. But anyway, Factorio. Hey, we're here. We have Sea Block. It will ideally pop up in due course. Hello? Game? We don't have the game. The game is running. Is there something over top of it? I don't think so. Hey, display. That is not the correct display. What? Well, no wonder. Hey, yeah, you capture that display. That's the display to capture, but what about Factorio? Huh? Well, it looks like Streamlabs is being Streamlabs at the moment. Oh, I know what it is. Hold up. Properties. Compatibility. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I understand now. So the reason is that it's not running in administrator mode. Streamlabs. So we're going to do display capture right now. Yeah. After reinstalling Streamlabs OBS, apparently it doesn't want to capture this version of Factorio on this install. It captured my newliest install just fine, but hey, well, oh well. So we'll deal with display capture today, I guess. We'll live with that. Let's get into the game. See what's been done and what hasn't been done over the last couple of days, which yeah, yesterday was definitely not a day that I was spending too much time in the afternoon hours playing video games. Yesterday I got a great big dose of reality, and yeah, having to live with that massive dose of reality. Yeah, that was not a fun time. But I think everything will be okay. Everything will be fine. Going forward, we'll just have to make do with everything as it currently stands. So, today I would like to set up rocket fuel and work towards getting into space science. Now, as for the things that we need to do to get into that, after last time we met, I got into military science. A few techs have happened, a few techs have happened. I can't take astrometrics until we have space science, and then I won't be able to take the final FTL tech until space science. But yeah, I've gotten pretty much everything that I need now for sciences. I need these gold ones to unlock these, to unlock the alien sciences as well. We still need to do alien sciences, but what I wanted to get out of the way was rocket launches so that I could get into some of these other infinite techs while I work towards getting the alien sciences and unlocking the specific parts that we need to complete the space extension stuff. We're actually near the end of the game. Believe it or not, we are near the end of the game. And by the way, these 1 artifacts that I have planned out at the end of the previous stream make 10 science packs. So you may have been noticing a theme with how I've been setting up these sciences so far to 10 per second. It's interesting that this has gone this way. Now, there's not an infinite way of spending the alien science, so once you've unlocked what you need to unlock with the alien science, you don't need to produce it anymore. But you do need to produce the artifacts to make the stuff that we need to do the launches that we need to get through space extension. So this is just a sort of tentative plan here. I have been working on scaling alien bacteria off screen in particular, and I don't know, something else in here. It's just so much stuff for these when none of it can take productivity. That's just the really annoying part. But I at least got through the alien bacteria and the glass. I also did the glass. Speaking of the glass, screw that glass mix 4 recipe. Where it's at is the glass mix 2. That's the best option for the glass here. Not the glass mix 3, not the glass mix 4, which doesn't use silicon, because the glass mix 4 uses an ungodly amount of sulfuric acid, and that build is significantly larger than just 200 and some odd mineral sludge. Yeah. This is much better, and I've built a thing that's producing lots. That's producing lots of glass out through the power of bacon. The power of bacon on the glass here. It's absolutely glorious. Bacon and productivity in these particular steps. So that's the glass. The bacteria. Multi-step process on that alien bacteria. I have scaled up the spores a bit. The production of the spores. That is higher over here by a lot. Is a lot higher. And then hydrochloric acid. I also scaled. Hello. Dolly. Hello, my sweet. What you doing coming here? Say hi. What you doing meowing at me? Walking up and meowing at me? Yes, she wants to get away. She's trying to get away. She's pushing off of my chest. Hey. Watch that hind leg. Be careful with that claw on that back paw. Ow. Hey you. I need to clip your back paws at some point. You're a little too sharp on those back claws. Ah, gosh. Yes, you. What are you doing, Dolly? Anyway. The hydrochloric acid all the way over here now has, this on top of the original build. I have a few trains for the hydrochloric acid. This makes, an amount. It produces an amount of hydrochloric acid. I think it's, the full rate of the building. The capped rate of the building. Like, recipe limit capped. I think that's 3,000? I don't remember. I think it's something along those lines. I'm pretty sure it needs 6,000 pure water per second and 6,000 HCl, which is 3,000 each of chlorine and hydrogen. The 3,000 hydrogen can be produced out of one capped electrolyzer, but not the 3,000 chlorine, so I need 2 electrolyzers. They don't both need to be capped, but may as well. And then those need the saline water at its production, just, you know, normal pipe shenaniganry on all of that, and you have to deal with the sodium hydroxide as well out of that. And yeah. Ta-da. That is more hydrochloric acid. I pasted it down identically down here as well to provide it more locally to this beautiful behemoth of a thing. And, oh yeah, thermal water. This, for whatever reason, needed the calcium carbonate. Yeah, calcium carbonate. I now have a build for the calcium carbonate. Ish. It's actually the existing ammonia build. That's over 2,000 plus ammonia. Plus thermal water. With like lithia. Mostly capped. That's a lot of bacon right there. That's a lot of bacon. And a lot of steam being produced out of that. 2,400 steam is the actual cap per electric boiler. So fortunately, this needs less than that, or about that. I think it's like 1,800-ish, and it makes, yeah, all the red algae for all the stuff here. Red out of blue, plus the brown, plus the green. We have all of the algae to make the reds, to make the calcium carbonate, to then go into the solid of alien bacteria. Okay, all of that being said and done, where I'm standing now is a build I was working on and have not quite finished yet, because I need to make the... I actually need to stop that because it's not done yet. I was going to need to kickstart the process here, but it needs to move, and it's not moving because why? Because I'm not connected yet. There you go. You move now. This is silicon carbide making the powdered silicon locally, which, fortunately, silicon powder is a productive process. So, question. If silicon powder is a productive process, Why isn't cobalt powder? Why isn't copper powder? Why isn't gold powder? Why isn't iron powder? Why isn't nickel powder? Why isn't titanium powder? Why isn't zinc powder? And then there's the tungsten powder, but that's, I don't think, it's not in that list in particular, because the tungsten powder is not made in the assembling machine. But that one also does not. Does it? Does tungsten powder? The powder, it does not, is in a blast furnace, does not take productivity. So why is the silicon powder the only one allowed the luxury of productivity? I don't know. What I do know is that everything else needs to take productivity. And this one needs to keep its productivity. Coffee. Oh noes. I've spilled coffee all over. Hello! Welcome to the stream, PY. I have silicon carbide for grinding wheels. That was the main point I wanted to make here. The grinding wheels are here. They need steel. I need to bring in steel. But, yeah, I think we're okay with those. And being able to get those. Yeah, I understand you do use a lot more silicon powder than any other powder type, but still, it would only make sense for all of the powders to be a productive thing. Thing that accepts productivity. This build down here is identical in almost every way to silicon nitride over here, which I did also do off screen, but it's cookie cutter. This is my 600 per second build on the stuffs, the sludge, 600 sludge per second. This is cookie cutter blueprint. The only thing here is that all of this is, well, beaconed. It's the same silicon process we've already done. And then just making powder into the nitride with the nitrogen on the side. With the only difference with the carbide is that instead of nitrogen, it's carbon off to the side, and that's making carbon. Now they need to be productive. They all need to be productive. Every single one needs to be productive. So all of that said and done. I am sitting in my train. Rocket fuel? My Streamlabs has UI frozen at this moment in time. Everything else is okay, but we shall see if it comes back. I still don't know why Streamlabs UI freezes. Not the preview, not the video preview. It's still doing its thing. It's just that the UI itself occasionally just freezes. Even after reinstalling it, even after fixing as many issues with the computer as I could possibly think of, besides one. And I really, really have no way of dealing with that one for a long time. That one being completely ripping out and replacing the GPU. Yeah, it would be a new graphics card at that point, but I don't think that it's a graphics card problem. I think it's a Streamlabs problem. For whatever reason. Because I have no errors on any error checker on anything at this point. So, I'm thinking it's Streamlabs being problematic. Yeah, Streamlabs. It's still frozen, by the way. That also means that I can't see on Streamlabs the chat. I have to look all the way over to the side to see the YouTube backend chat. Which, you know, the whole point for Streamlabs is that I have it on the closer side. There it goes. It has unfrozen. Let's see. I have a spot already. This is my spot. This is my spot because this is where I have ammonia at scale already. This is where the rocket fuel will happen. Today we shall rocket fuel. And everything will be glorious. I want to note that I do, at this point, have a number of things that we need to launch rockets. With 3 exceptions. Really 4. I have the Radar 5s. My entire base now has Radar 5s. I have upgraded every radar to a Radar 5. I have silver zinc batteries. And I have RTGs. And I have speed module 2s with advanced processing units to make rocket control units. And I have aluminium, titanium, and plastic to do the low density structures. And of course I have tungsten plates for the rocket engines. I even have heat shields produced. The only time-consuming thing that I still need to do is the rocket fuel at this point. And, of course, I need to actually build rocket silos. So let's get that going. Can blue algae take productivity? Algae itself cannot take productivity. Algae and its process stuff does not. It's not productive. And most stuff involving fluids is not productive. For good reasons, most of the time. The last thing you want with a fluid is the potential to bring it back to a solid and have like a loop of productivity to magically magic stuff into existence. Say, for example, you have hydrogen and chlorine into hydrogen chloride, and then you have another recipe that takes hydrogen chloride and makes chlorine and hydrogen. What if you can productivity those 2 steps? There is the chance that you can actually end up with more chlorine and hydrogen than what you put in originally, if you can productivity these 2 processes. And loop your way into magical amounts of stuff. Yeah, sodium hydroxide can make sodium hydroxide solution. And then you can do the solution into the sodium hydroxide, and there's a potential if those can take productivity that you can just loop them into infinity. And have all of the things. Yes, all of the things. This is not as much of an issue in Angels, because it doesn't do productivity at all in any of these things. It has been a problem in Pyanodon's mods, and I've been the one to point them out whenever that happens, violating the laws of thermodynamics as stated by Pyanodon. Well, the main benefit of the algae-based process for ammonia is that it does not need any outside inputs whatsoever. So for a Sea Block playthrough in particular, where it is capable of operating without any outside inputs whatsoever, I will prefer it over the abiotic nitrogen, hydrogen-based ammonia with the red catalysts. It saves on inputs. Now, where is my rocket silo? There you are, you little booger. I need... Mall. Hello, mall. That will go there. And you shall make me glorious things once I have those rocket control units. Hey. Just so that I can build the silo. Where are those RCUs? Just for the purposes of building the thing. Let's go ahead and plonk that right there, too. Yeah, that will help. You also need what now? Low density structures. And again, just for the mall to have access to these things. This is a slow process, so you're going to take a few of those. And then also you're going to take, is that only 4 in you? Hold up. That looks like only 4 in you. I need 6. Give me a thing with 6. That's a thing with 6. Get powered. Ta-da! Ah, glorious stuff. Absolutely glorious stuffs. Is that everything? The heat shield tiles. Let me... heat shields. This one. Not that one. I've already defined it. Heat shields. You. Those and those. Thanks. They are on their way. Yeah, FTL theory does take a little while considering it's 200,000 units of science per tech, but also consider that in default Angels and Bobs, these are 2 million apiece. Though the labs have the ability to take productivity modules. Ahem. You know, it's just 10 times more. Sea Block overrides that setting, sets it to normal, quote unquote. Stops that times 10 scale. Okay, rocket fuel. Let's have a look-see on here. I will need aluminium and silver ores. sulfuric wastewater? No, I don't need to break... I don't need to break down all of the ammonia stuffs at all. That can die. I will need this other stuff, though. Yeah, I will need a charcoal into carbon dioxide build. And sodium hydroxide. But all these things I have as pieces of a broader puzzle in other builds elsewhere, such as down over here. Why, hello, thing. Pieces. Puzzle pieces from the broader puzzle. I don't need 2, though. And the point is the solution? I do need chlorine. Let's step away from that. I need chlorine as chlorine. And a bit of hydrogen. But that process to get the hydrogen doesn't matter as much. Otherwise, yeah, it's only the chlorine. Huh. And it's an equal amount on the solution and chlorine here. They're tied equally. So I'm going to delete the hydrogen from the face of existence. And focus on using the chlorine and sodium hydroxide for this build. Oh joy, oh bliss, so that would be for hypochlorite. Give me a pin on that. Meow? 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 My dolly's meowing? Yeah, how's my dolly? How's doll? Meow? Meow? She's meowing at me. Why are you meowing at me? Where's Dolly? Yeah? Go on. There she is. There's the baby. Hi, doll. How's the dolly? Yeah, how's the dolly? How's my girl? That's a baby. That's my baby. My baby playful. My baby's playful. Yes, my baby. How's that dolly? Are you gonna settle down up there? Or are you just gonna leave? Meow. What you doing? You coming down? Hey, you. Oh, you want window. Okay, there you go. Go to the window. It's always cute because they have to, both of them, both the cats have to climb on my coffee pot to get to the window. So they hop onto the top of the coffee pot to get to the windowsill. It's actually right about at that same level as the windowsill. They know, they've got their path that they've figured out how to get to the thing. Yeah, all of the needed solution made out of the sodium hydroxide here is equal to the amount of chlorine that you need. So there's no extra chlorine, and there's no extra sodium hydroxide solution in here to make this stuff. Sodium hypochlorite. Alright, well, let's start off with why are all you checked? That's a good question. Why do all of those have check marks? I don't have those yet. All the way down here. Hello. Hello, thing. I've done something a little different somewhere else. Where did I do glass? There was a place that I needed a lot of... it was over here. Grinding wheels. Hello, grinding wheels. A lot of carbon. So, I'm gonna steal this. I think Dolly has left the window and is now screaming somewhere else in the house. Someone somewhere is screaming. I don't know why. Why are my babies screaming? Because I'm the only one in the house right now. That would probably be why. They're like, I want to play! I want to play! I want to play! Oh, poor babies. Poor babies just want to play. That. Better. Better. Betterer? Yes, betterer. Even betterer, yes. Ahem. This can make a few units of charcoal, all by itself. I don't get anywhere near that many wood bricks. Just so's we're aware. This process here, yeah, it's is interesting. 165. Yeah, an amount into an amount that is producing an amount. Stuff, things. I don't care about the numbers anymore, obviously. Just the numbers are the numbers. Maybe I should move you over there and do that rotation so that I can do one of those shenanigans, and then up you can escape. Ta-da! There's your carbon dioxide that you will need for random other stuff, and that's that done at this point. Oh, you are the one. I think that produces enough. This is the one that takes the most ammonia out to do its thing. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. Into that. Monochloramine. Hello, monochloramine. The most mono of mono. Interesting. That's going at... Oh. Yeah, rates. That's a few units of chlorine that you would need. Ahem. Yeah, that chlorine on the charcoal does... That chlorine, that productivity on the charcoal does produce a bunch of power. Effectively a ton of power. Speaking of which... Yo. Over yonder. Hi. You are productive. I think you're missing a module, but yeah. These are productive. Over here. This makes charcoal. That's provided into my base. I have a similar thing making the pellets for the fuel for my trains. Over here with productivity. It is rather nice. Could be many fewer entities than that, but oh well. My base is supplied exclusively by solar at this point. And my Streamlabs has UI frozen again. Don't know why, but hey, it's just happened. We're at 3.6 sustained gigawatts of usage. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gigawatts of sustained energy consumption available in the base. Just a few units. Okay. That is that. Am I in possession of silos? I do now officially have rocket silos. Good. Make this go fast, please. Oh, I've filled up on the low density structures as well. Cool. We're on D already. Okay. Am I bottlenecked on my science? I am not. Well, that's nice to know. I am, in fact, not bottlenecked on my science. I am bottlenecked on the ability for my labs to process said science. Which is interesting. Meow. She's back. She's back with a vengeance. She's back. How's my kitty? How's Dolly? Huh? Yeah, she wanna go. She wants to go. She's my baby. She's my baby. Hi. Where you wanna go? Where you wanna go? Where you wanna go, my baby? Where's my baby wanna go? I'm my baby. Where you wanna go? Where you wanna go? Wanna go somewhere? Why are you meowing at me? Why are you meowing at me? You come up and you meow at me? What are you doing? There, go to the side. Are you gonna settle? You're gonna sniff? And then what? What's your plan? What's Dolly's plan? What's she want to do? My plan is more coffee. You're sniffing? Yeah, that's coffee. I don't think you want to taste the taste of coffee. Yeah, you back up. You back up from that coffee. Yeah, I do find this interesting that I am actually keeping up on all of these techs, all this science, when, for all intents and purposes, these science labs are supposed to be able to be consuming a lot per second. More than 10, shall we say, per second on those sciences. So I've got that stuff now. The monochloramine and all of those. Did you need oxygen for something? Why am I doing this? I do. Here. For nitrogen monoxide. I could add speed beacons to that even more, but I'm not going to bother. I don't really care. It's going to take a long time no matter what. Like, no matter what, it's going to take a long time to chew through these techs. You, I'm going to put you over there. That should change nothing. Just so I can do that. I need to bring in those other two ore types. These two. There we go. Get those proper signals in, do the thing. At rocket fuel. At rocket fuel. S rocket fuel. D rocket fuel. Ta-da! Alright, this one's the aluminium. There you are. You know, it's a little bit difficult for me with the Newlius playthrough. Because, in this mod, and in Pyanodon's mods, this is spelled with the N-I-U-M, meaning it's aluminium. I'm in the United States. I don't spell this word with that I. Right there. This I does not exist in American English spelling, nor is it said. It's aluminum. And the Newlius mod uses the American spelling. YouTube is telling me that it is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know why, considering I have 0 dropped frames. Yeah. Oh no, I do actually. I have 437 drop frames. Another setting that I needed to put is to show me what the drop frames count is. Okay. Sure. We have 400.2% of all of the frames that I have streamed so far today. Oh boy. I've got a few things that need to do the catalyst thing. Couple things actually that need to do the catalyst thing. You need hydrogen chloride, or no, you make hydrogen chloride. Okay. You booger. Da da da. Okay. Just the entire way. And then logic. Where's my nearest logic? Where's my nearest catalyst logic? Oh. Goodness. Here, probably. No? Yes? Am I doing catalyst logic? In this advanced processing unit stuff? No. Actually. Well, alrighty then. Catalyst logic. Well, no matter. I've got here, among this mess for the heat shielding stuff, something that uses catalysts. Ah, there you are. Logic! Success. I have found my logic. You will make a byproduct, hydrogen chloride. Ta-da! So that is hydrazine. That is the hydrazine. The next thing is this guy, who takes in the carbon dioxide as well as hydrogen gas, so that's gonna be this thing, but this thing we're gonna do here and throw not that at it, we have to throw this at it with that, and then we can do all of our back end. Just the hilarity of how this ends up looking in the end. It's so hilarious when you have stuff operating like at the tick rate or close to it. So this thing at the tick rate can make 6,000 per second. This, when this is at the tick rate, is consuming 6,000 per second power. Hey, you know what? It would be really nice if stuff was powered. Oh look, tick rate. It's capped! It can't go any faster than that. No, I do not need anywhere near that amount of stuff in this build, but, we shall see how much I use, ultimately. I am going to overflow valve both of these. Now, am I able to delete 3,600? Yes. Yes, I am. Am I able to delete 2,400? Yes. Yes, I am. So, about that hydrogen, huh? I, think I've got the hydrogen for you. Yeah, you make an amount of stuff. Grab all of that, plonk it there. I need to split. Ta-da! They're gonna bring me those catalyst carriers. This will be making the methanol for the build. Yeah, I know that methanol could also be made out of green algae. cellulose fiber. So bear in mind, I could save the green metal catalyst here if I went cellulose fiber, but just gonna do this instead. What is the single, like, non-moduled state on a flare stack? I think it's 200 per second. I'm pretty sure it's 200 per second. The crafting speed, the base crafting speed on the flare stack is 2, and in Hell mod, you do have, in the Hell mod category, some stuffs, but there should be a category in here devoted to voids. Not this void, the Angel's voids. That is this icon right here, Angel's voids. And among the Angel's voids, you find an item that says made in flare stack, and you can see that everything on here, all of these chemical void flare stack recipes, is 100 units in 1 second craft time. Because the flare stack has a crafting speed of 2, it flares 200 items per second. It runs this twice per second. As for the clarifier now, the clarifier gets rid of 400 units of stuff every 5. It's 400 every 5, which is a little funky, and then the actual flare stack, or not the flare stack, the clarifier itself has a crafting speed of 2. So 400 every 5 times 2 is 160 units per second on the clarifier. I did not mean to close that pin. I did not mean to close that pin. Pin, return to me. Thank you. So that's gonna be those things taken care of. Ahem. There you go. Methanol. Now, we need to combine methanol with ammonia. I think you're within proper range of stuffs. Methanol with ammonia. Alright. To make whatever this guy is. This guy is methylamine. Okay. The methylamine. You're gonna produce enough. You're gonna need a clarification. Fine. Just so I can stick the tank there. Well, there you go. A. Ammonia. Oh. Funny. Capped by pipes. But in order to make the amount that I need, it's, yeah, less than. Don't you love pipe mechanics? I love pipe mechanics. It's sending 3,000 units at a time now. That's the most we're gonna get. Which, I mean, we're not even making 3,000 units at a time, so there's that to think about, too. We need 2164. So we're making that much here, I think. Maybe. Oh, this one is speed percent capped. 32,767. This is going as fast as it can go. It cannot get any faster than this. It does not reach recipe speed cap. It reaches percentage cap. 986.01. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm making more than 450, huh? That's about the two. Yeah. Yeah, that's about 450 blue cellulose. Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate. It's about 450 cellulose, so 2252, of which I would need 2164 to get my output here. Glorious. Absolutely wonderful. How are we looking on our pinned block? That one's done. Oh, another methanol? Interesting. This one's hydrazine. This one's methylamine. So the methylamine plus more methanol power. Void is a dimethylhydrazine, or dimethylamine, excuse me, on this. Then have I done this one? That one's hydrazine, yes. Then dimethylamine and monochloramine, which the monochloramine we've got here as well. Oh, this is such a beautiful mess of pipe. Yes, monochloramine. Yeah, you get this treatment. Oh boy. Go fast. There you go. Stuff. Dimethylhydrazine. Ta-da! We have... we need to make nitrogen monoxide for yet another use of our stuffs here. This one is ammonia and oxygen. Great. Where am I gonna get this ammonia, huh? From there, sure. And then you down. The challenge really isn't so much, well, the challenge is always going to be organization, but the challenge with this in particular is doing it at scale and dealing with the limits of pipes. dealing with the pipe mechanics. That's what makes this extremely frustrating most of the time, is not fundamentally understanding how the pipe mechanics work to do it at scale. A lot of people are like, just put beacons down, and then you don't get what you are expecting to get out of your build. And you then question, well, why? Why am I not getting what I'm supposed to be getting? Like, I'm supposed to be getting a specific amount of stuff. Why am I not getting the stuff that I'm expecting out of the build? I've got things connected by pipe. Well, the pipes have limits. The pipes have limits, actually. And it's really hard to get around those limits, even with pumps. I would argue it's a little bit easier to do, actually, without speed modules, because then you can keep your pipe systems segregated more easily. You won't have... You can separate all your throughput by pipe. Like, all your pipes can be separate. And you won't have to deal as much with the pumps. Yeah, the developers were supposed to have come up with a better method for pipes, but they never implemented such a improvement to the pipes. They were supposed to fundamentally redo them. They didn't do that. So here we are. Oh, this is just a straight... Huh. Okay. Ew, fast. Go. So, dinitrogen tetroxide. Yummy. What do we got here? We've got hydrazine and dimethylhydrazine. Well, wouldn't you know it? This one is the dimethylhydrazine, and this one is the hydrazine. Out here we've got you. Dimethylhydrazine and hydrazine. That's making stuff. There is no productivity on that particular recipe. And this one needs the nitric acid. Okay. That's what I need to bring in by train. Where is a fluid input? I need a fluid input station. There you are. Our nitric acid at rocket fuel. I could make nitric acid locally, but I don't feel like it. I have a dedicated build making like 2,000 of it per second. plus. I will bring it in by train. You know, it would help if I could actually see the pipe stuff. There you are. Welcome, nitric. There's that stuff. Quickly. And that... feeds rocket fuel. Ta-da! Welcome, rocket fuel. To the party. Oh yeah, I guess technically with the existence of the rocket fuel, this would absolutely be one of those moments for oh right, did I oh. Oh, you're just not gonna. Okay, hey. There it is. It's a hallelujah moment. It is absolutely one of those hallelujah moments. Exclaim to the heavens. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. So Streamlabs is not running in administrator mode, which means that I'm not... The hotkey that I have set to this doesn't work. Also, there's some crackling. You hear that pop? Double pop. Alright, that one was fine. There's cracks in it. That's not there in the audio file. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it's popping and cracking on the playback with Streamlabs. It sort of does it with other programs as well, like soundboard programs. And it's intermittent. It It appears to be related to whatever it's using to do the audio playback, which I'm pretty sure it's using VST host for the audio playback, and it might be an issue with VST host. With the sound code or whatever that they're using as part of it for the playback. Running some command line playback thing using VST host without having to open up the program. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's what it's using, but I don't know why it's cracking, because I can open the thing in Windows Media Player. There's no popping or crackling at any point. So it's like, okay. Huh? Weirdness. The weirdness is real. Yeah, you can operate on full loads. That's fine. Rocket fuel. Supply. Depot. Full cargo. Circuit condition. Auto. Magic. Alright, you. Rocket fuel. Rocket fuel. Depot for rocket fuel. Well. We're not even halfway yet through the stream for the day. That's, interesting. This is operating at its full rate, which, good luck. Good luck seeing what number that's supposedly showing. Whatever the heck that pump speed is. Well, that one's, yeah, good, just good luck. I do need more ammonia if I want to get more rocket fuel, which means an entire another one of these. An entire another one of these on the ammonia. And then, well, pipe throughput issues again will happen. It is legit easier to just take the entire build and plonk it like here or something. And just take it, clean up the like rail and this stuff here. Come on, I said clean up the rail. I said clean up the rail. And then like plonk it down somewhere. Like there. Like there. Where's the, where's all of the thingies? Yeah, this makes sense. Ahem. Plonk. Yep, this is, intentional. Where's the other? There it is. I need you. There. And then I need the nitric acid. Which one was nitric? Uh-oh. Which one was nitric? Who was it? It was you. And then here we do that. Yo, power. Ta-da! Now we've doubled it. Yeah, that works. That works, I think. Rocket fuel, you know, like 8-ish per second. Slightly over 8. Yeah, almost 9. Nearly 9 per second. Why do you make more dimethylamine than you need? It's doing something funky with the water. I don't know. Something's crazy. Oh well. Don't care. Grand scheme, don't care. This is actually a just order of operations thing, I think. Now, I am in my locomotive. Let's go to the mall. Now I need to launch rockets with satellites. Oh boy. This is going to be a bit of a hybrid setup, I think. Because it will be in my best interest when setting up this stuff. Yeah, like, I don't want to have a lot of this. So I've already got the radar made. The radars are made. considering in order to get 10 science per second of space science out, I only need 0.05 radars. They're going to be flown from the mall to the destination where I'm making the satellites. They'll be flown. Otherwise, yeah, this is primarily going to be my plan. Pin that. Oh yeah, there's those. Why did that not do the thing? You, everywhere. Changes little, but yeah, that's fine. Everything should be green. Absolutely everything should be green. If there's not green, then something's gone wrong. Alright, you. I only really need one. We'll take two. Sure. We'll take it. We will, of course, take it. But yeah, I have a few of these radars just hanging out now. Alright. And we're going to launch these rockets from this convenient spot right here. Yeah. I need my station. The station will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 solid inputs. Okay. That's 7 solid inputs. 8, 9. There you go. Ta-da! Wait. That's a problem. Where'd I just copy that from? Wait, where'd I just copy that from? Who was it? Mill Science. Mill Science. You. You are missing. Alright, take me over here. And, you know what? I think we are, in fact, close enough. I'm gonna be taking my break right about now as we have this train station built up. When I get back, we will be launching rockets and getting space science. I shall be back shortly, as Streamlabs is frozen on the UI, and I don't think I can even change the scene while it's doing that. Hold up. Give it a second to do its thing. I need to take a break, Streamlabs. It would help if your UI wasn't frozen. Okay, it's not quite exactly frozen, but it is. You know what? It still responds when I click on things. So I will be right back. I hope it muted. And I have returned. And Streamlabs is no longer, frozen on the UI. Ah, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuffs. Let's launch rockets. We have, in fact, prepared for launch, so now it's time to, launch. How exciting. Buddy, there you go. This one has too many connections on that wire. Alright. And power this. You know, one of those interesting details is that the bulk rail loaders and unloaders, they do need to be powered to operate. So that's anyone wondering about, hey, balance, 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 balance. Why are you using these loaders? Why are you using these loaders right here when you can use mini loaders, which are usually powered? These things need power anyway. These things need power anyway. And they're big, they're bulky, they've got extra space to either side of the track that they use. And they act as warehouses, and they are essentially inserters that go really fast and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I like my bulk rail loaders unloaders. I like them. I like them a lot. They're good stuffs. Really good stuffs. Okay, so for the stuff here, this is, in fact, space science. Depot space science. Get that name there. You! What are you going to be? You are going to be our plastic at space science. Plastic. Our titanium plates at space science. Welcome, the titanium plates. You. Our aluminium plates at space science. I will likely need to scale up my aluminium plate production drastically at some point soon. Hello? As I was saying, I will need to scale up my aluminium plate production drastically. Our advanced processing units at space science. Ooh. Advanced, the most advanced of the advanced processing units. Good old black circuits. Let's see, what's the next one? RTGs at space science. Let's get those glorious RTGs going. Hello. Hello, RTGs. Welcome. Next are, those are silver zinc batteries. Let's go silver zinc batteries. Next are rocket fuel at space science. Let's get that rocket fuel going. Where's the rocket fuel? Why are you not in this tab? Why are you in this? That's the oxidizer capsule, not the rocket fuel. There's the rocket fuel. Next are tungsten plates at space science. Glorious tungsten plates. And then last up we have heat shields at space science. Heat shielding tiles is what they're actually called. And I already have those getting made as heat shielding tiles. Glorious. All the wonderful stuffs, with the exception of silver zinc batteries. Why? Silver zinc, where did I do those? Here. Ah. You simply aren't carrying enough per load. That explains a lot. Okay. Locomotive. The locoest of locomotive. You have a mission. Supply. Depot. Full cargo. Circuit condition. Go. Get full cargo loads at a time, please. That would be much appreciated. Oh look, it's heat shielding tiles. Huzzah! All the things. All the beautiful, glorious, wonderful things. Next. These three go in here. Oh, how I love... Oh, how I just... love low density structures. Oh wow, that was enough? Okay. Sure. Gee, thanks. Thanks, whatever balance made it so that I only need 4.85 of these. Thank you, balance. Yeah. Do you see one of the problems with these? Can you spot the issue with these things? Because I can spot an issue with those things. Yeah. That ratio is little much. It's a little much. Ta-da! Okay, that's those. These. Now you may be wondering, well, hey, you didn't bring in level 2 speed modules. Why? That would be because I have them provided by bot. This is going to be the level 2 speed modules, regular speed modules. These guys, all of them. Bring them all to me. By bot. A few things will be done by bot, and that is one of them. Where's the APUs? Advanced Processing Units. Here. There they go. That'll go out. You need to go to two things. You need to go to two things. This thing... You know, part of me is like, hey, just do it there. It's one item in and one item out. It's fine. And it goes super fast. Yeah. Yeah. So there's our engines. Rocket engines. And then, of course, we have this guy. Making satellites. I don't need any modules in you, and you don't take productivity modules either. Okay, RTGs are here. And then the batteries are there, and the rocket fuel needs to split and go in there. I need power. And then I need a requester box requesting my wonderful, glorious, beautiful radar 5s, all of them. All of them ever. And that's satellites. And then we get you. Moi. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Wait, you're only... Wait, huh? Yeah, one. One speed beacon. And we are, in fact, good. We have an auto launch with cargo. Take your cargo. We need a U. We need a U. We need a U. We need a U. And we need those heat shielding tiles from all the way over here. And that is rockets. Yo, go faster. Yo. Fast. Fast. There you go. Prepare for launch. And there it goes. Ahem. Yes. This is definitely one of those moments for... Yes, absolutely. Holla freaking Luya. We have rocket launches. Which means we now have this little thing here called SpaceX. This little UI that just popped up. We now have to... We have to do 7 launches. Satellite launches. We've done them at this point. Really? Really? You're gonna make me do that? More bots. Do the thing. Please. I would like 10 science a second, at least, out of you. Oh, right. These have a stack size of 1,000. That's right. I forgot about that little detail. Oh, they go to 2,000. Huh? How did that split not be even? Why does why 1.4 and 1.5? Huh? Okay, 2K. 1.9K. What happened to the... Is it in my inventory? Did I pick them up? I don't see. I do not see any. Oh well, does not matter. After this next immediate launch, we will be fine. Yes. Yes! Yes! Mwah! We've done it. Supply! Depot. Full cargo. Circuit condition. There you go. Stuffs. Science. Space science. Beautiful, glorious, wonderful space science. And then down here at science, I have sort of prepared. Yeah, great. We have done the thing. I need to do more things, but we'll do that later. Another time. R space science at science. R space science at science. So that's gonna be R space science at science. There we go. It's on its way. It's on its way over here. I appear to be out of pink science. Pink science? Are you okay? Yes, you are okay. You are in fact operating quickly-ish. But you know what you're missing? I'm actually missing bacon. So you're gonna have some crispy, juicy, glorious bacon. And thou shalt go fast. And everything will be awesome again on you. I am going to switch off of FTL theory at this point, considering I now have space science. I mean, duh. I now have space science, meaning I can work on some good techs, betterer techs that will help me personally, I guess. Where's the... You know, for some reason I thought there was like a braking force tech that was infinite. I guess that's not infinite. The train braking force one. Like something seems a little off here. Like there should be more techs. Right. Well, regardless, I can increase my stack inserter capacity. Or I can make my robots go fast. I would like to make my robots go fast. I don't know about you, but robots going fast and carrying more stuff at a time is, useful. Also, having more stuff on my belt, yeah, that's also useful. Highly, highly, highly useful. This goes up to level 13. And then I have this. Infinite tech. And reach and crafting and mining speed stuff, but I don't care as much about that. So, yeah, so we have space science now. Yeah. Yeah, see about that. This tech will move only when I have my pink flowing. Yo. Let's go down there manually. We are still launching. Isn't there supposed to be a counter? Like a built-in game launch counter? It might be locked by the SpaceX one. Oh well. I'll probably get the counter after I win. So you... Why you no go? I mean, yeah, I know I'm waiting for the full load here before you go, but still... Modules. Go fast. Oh, how pretty. Autosave. Is autosaving. Yeah, okay. I think that's a bit more pink science. Yo, productive, go. These use 10 and 10. That's more than 10. That needs 10 and 10. That's more than 10. That's more than 10. That's a lot of aluminium. That's a lot of aluminium. But you know what? I'm pretty sure I still make more than 10. At one lane, at 270. Yo, productive, please, on all of you. More productive. All the productive. Oh yeah, this is the stupid one that needs bearing balls. Rather than ball bearings. Ahem. Anyway. Yeah, so 60? So 60 per second? Oh, hey, yeah, more productive. Be all the productivity. That would be great. Surprised I hadn't gone there to do that yet. I've done it at everyone else. And everyone else is max productive. And fast. Super fast. You fill up fast? You filling up fast now? Why you no go? Hello, you just did a delivery. The labs. So, one slight overlooked detail. Slightly overlooked detail. We can't actually process space science with our current labs. Because screw you. That's why. We need to make lab 2s. Shocking name, but yeah, Lab 2. This guy. I don't think I'm making express filter inserters, so I guess I'll make those, but yeah, I can make Lab 2s very easily. It's just, you know, making them and then placing them. You... Lab 2. Request the things. Yeah, the express filter inserters are something I've not needed to this point. Looks like I have everything I need to make them. So there we go. Now, where did I just have that lab? There it is. You are now building the labs. Go fast, please. I will take those 20 because I only have 20. Actually, no, I will plonk those 20 back in, and then I'm going to do an upgrade planner. Hopefully this works. Yes, it does. Go, my minions! Oh, please tell me that this is not... That is not the correct lab. From that lab to that lab. There. Constructobots, go! Upgrade that lab. There they go, upgrading the lab. Where's those? Anyway, now we can process space science. That's a lot of sciences. Huzzah. I also need to make, like, alien labs and all that sort of stuff, too. But that needs alien artifacts of those 3 types that I do not currently have. A few of them. Wait, lab 2. Hold up. Lab 2. I was not... Oh, thank the Lord. Alright, I gotta go to sciences real quick here. These labs have module slots. Every lab up to this point has not had module slots. I need to see. Ah, that feels so good. That feels so good. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, why not? Huh. You? Ah, productive. 80% productivity across the board. Oh, joy, oh bliss. That makes me so happy. That makes me so very happy. That's not as much, but you know what? There. Oh, there's all my yellow science gone. Oh, there's the next delivery of the yellow science. Yeah, I need that yellow science train to hold a few more units than 200. Yo. Yellow science. Manual. let's get in my locomotive and head to the yellow science. Where did I do the yellow science again? Here. Let's get over here. And edit that locomotive, that train, actually, the wagons, to hold a bit more stuff at one time. I need you to take at least a full line of stuff at a time. Thanks. Now, why are you trickle? That does not look like 10 to me. Because that's not 10. Now it's 10. Everything shall go fast, so that I may get 10 per second on my stuff and things. Yellow science shall exceed 10 items per second with all of the productivity. Anything else? You're missing a productivity. And you are missing a productivity. I do need to be careful. Some things are, in fact, designed specifically to not... Some things specifically not productivity'd in this setup. I think. Maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know. Was it able to get full productivity on stuff and still process this? Really? You're making it at the proper rate. Oh, you're making it at exactly the rate. Uh-huh. So you're saying if I sped you up, I can speed you up. You're making more. You're making more. So now this makes 30. As long as all these are fed. Sure. That works for me. I don't know about you, but that works for me. Aha. You. This. I'm gonna cut back a little on that productivity. Because this looks like it's potentially backing up on me. There it goes. Also do that so I always bring it in rather than only half of it in. Same here. Maybe. Oh no, it's a loader. I don't need to do that. If it backs up one lane, it'll just bring it out the other. And then it'll still get used properly. Yeah, I planned that out fine. Yeah, we're good now. We have our utility science. How much science? Oh, high. We're 73% of the way through a 76,000 science. Oh no, 19,000, excuse me. No, I actually wanted that one. Speed. Speed. Cargo, cargo. Note that this mod, Sea Block, nerfs the cargo size of robots from Bob's Robots. It makes them only able to carry like one thing at base across all tiers. I don't really understand exactly why they felt that that was a necessary thing. I think the Logibots at the top tier are supposed to have like a base of 16, but no, they have like a base of 1 in this mod. That's the construction. The Logibots, yeah, cargo capacity 1. It's supposed to be significantly more than 1. And these guys, capacity 1 plus 5. It's supposed to be significantly more than 1. They're carrying 6 right now, but hey, that's from tech upgrades. Well, that is progress. The next item on the agenda is alien science. No more getting around the artifacts at this point. Yeah. Artifacties. Artifacties. So. Artifacts. I have a lot of this stuff now, and builds to get a lot of this stuff now. I've got a calcium carbonate build. Yeah. Or I've got the bacteria. Alien bacteria, which uses the calcium carbonate and such. And, hydrochloric, so I don't need to, like, look at any of the alien bacteria stuff anymore in this build. So that's all of that gone. Removed from the face of existence. I need these grinding wheels in large amounts, so let's continue working on that next. I need you on my locomotives. You know, I wish there was a infinite tech upgrade to make locomotives faster. Wouldn't that be amazing? Infinite speed locomotives through infinite technologies. Oh boy. I need to bring in steel. So let's grab you. Plonk you there. Connect the thing. Our steel at grinding wheels. Steel! Come on down. Steel? Okay, you're on your way. Like, I have 2 steel factories. I better have a train available for steel. And, so. You make 331 or 311 93. You oh yeah, you can yeah. You can do the thing. Most certainly. You can in fact do the thing. Let's just say 270's okay for now. The alien artifacts need a whole of 45. So I think 270's okay for the amount that I need. Let's make sure you can actually load that full 270. I think I'm okay with the grinding wheels now. Supply. Depot full. List of cargo. Oh, you are in fact full. Okay. Now, grinding wheels right there. Grinding wheels to appended to that list. Excellent. One less thing to worry about among all of this. Do I want to do all of this in one factory? If possible, sure. Specifically the gemstone stuff going into the artifacts. And the dishes, the seated dishes. I want to do all of that in the same factory. The problem is this paste. If I try to do everything in the same factory, I'm going to need to bring in, well, 7 of these by train, at least. Because there's no way I'm making all of that local. 25 ore per second at the lowest. I mean, that's not a ton of stuff, but it's still a lot of stuff to do in one thingy. Like if I try to get all that from ore, for example, or from sludge, like that would be a lot of space to get the amount of sludge that I need to do these things. But I'm looking very specifically here. What I've broke down is iron, copper, titanium, and cobalt, because I already have those ores on trains. I already have those ores on trains. However, I could just put the ingots on the network. I could just put the powder on the train network and shove all the powder into a separate thing. Or I can make the paste in individual paste factories. Which is what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the paste in individual paste factories. 7 of them. Yeah. So I'm gonna need a pasteable cellulose paste blueprint to go with this, and then make all the powders. Now, this is just a copy-paste job. Completely. Times 7. For each of these types of builds, because I've already got the plates for all of these ore types. And I don't need to worry at all about tungsten powder. That the one thing that I won't be doing is the tungsten paste, because I already have that powder provided onto the train network. This is this is fine. It's the other 6 that will get dedicated builds, producing from sludge the amount of stuff. So let's plan out copper, gold, cobalt, titanium, zinc, and iron paste at 25 per second in individual builds. We'll do this as one production line just to keep things a little bit more organized. Now these different types of pastes exist where in the list? I don't even know. Where do they exist in my list? Pastes. Oh, they're here. Alien. They are alien. New block, new block, new block, new block, new block, new block. 25. You. That. From that. That. From that. Methane. From that. From that. From that. From not that. 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 This is the easy part. I already have this build that I can get into methane. I've already done this. Off screen, between last time and this time, one of the things that I forgot about at the beginning of the stream is I went back to flash fuel. Our original, our very first blue algae build in here that was doing petrochemical stuff to get into the flash fuel for the blue science. Blue science. So this is used for. I needed to scale this up so I could get at least 10 per second of blue science. Well, I've done a thing over here with this. I took my ammonia build, the existing ammonia build, removed the ammonia, and instead took the fiber and threw it into this processing facility. This processing facility is making naphtha and fuel oil while venting out the gas. What I need to do here is vent out the oil and process the gas into methane. That's the only main difference. And these are actually like two like independent things at this point. I can just copy paste that whole thing and I'll have immense amounts of methane wherever I want, slash ethane, slash butane, wherever I want it, for my chloromethane. This build is going to overproduce chlorine, and that is fine. None of this is productive. Just by the way, no productivity here whatsoever. So, yeah. Ideally, oh, and this 12.5 cellulose fiber, yeah, it's just not difficult in the slightest. I've got a thing that'll give me more than 12.5 extra cellulose fiber. It's this thing right here. Just yoink the cellulose fiber off while, you know, making sure that it keeps prioritizing this cycle with the carbon dioxide from the charcoal. That much is fine. That much is easy. Is easy. We just need the powder. for it. So I will break down the cellulose fiber, or the cellulose paste, this once. All these other blocks are not going to break down the cellulose paste because we are going to have a blueprint that'll make 25 cellulose paste that will plop in all of the subsequent builds. What we need here is to do a setup that can give me 25 of this ore productively from as little... We're done? That was fast. Maybe not 64K. Uh-huh. Sure. Trash slots. I love trash slots. Do you love trash slots? I love trash slots. It's basically free inventory. Yeah, do that. Do this. That. That. And that. Productivity. Productivity. Ta-da. So that will be the build. It is 177.6 mineral sludge. Well, my build makes 600 of the stuff. My little thingy makes 600 of the stuff. So I think I'm good on that front. 25 of you. As I said, we'll only really break down the thingies here. Gold cathodes out of... We'll do the full thing from pellets. Is that... Okay, I need the sodium cyanide. Is that a... That is a perfect loop. From you. Matrix. So this produces 11.12, this uses 11.12. You just need to provide the... Oh, and it provides exactly the amount of water, I think, to clean the electrolyzer electrodes. Why are you not cleaning the electrolyzer electrodes? Why are you not cleaning the electrolyzer electrodes? I don't know. It does need green metal catalysts to do that, to make sodium cyanide. And it needs ammonia, but we have solutions to ammonia. And yeah, we need the crystal catalysts brought in. All this is productive. This is productive. These three need individual acids. Why did you not... Hello? I guess that's broken. On its display. Pure productivity 8s. There you go. 165.2 in total. Yeah, I don't know why you're not displaying this. Hello? Why? Oh, because it's already there. Ahem. I didn't notice. He was already there. That explains a lot. It doesn't explain why it's not trying to clean the thingy here. I would like you to clean the thingy. Why you no clean? Why you no clean? I don't know, but whatever. That will be the gold. Granted, you know, that all being said, my build makes 600 mineral sludge, so do I need to go this route with this cyanide? No. Not really. I don't. I could instead do this. Which, loops and uses acids I'm already using. Uses quite a lot of acids I'm already using, though. Oh boy. That's a lot of usage. Hey, could I just do this? Save my usage on all the everything? Because my build's gonna get, like, everything anyway. Yeah. Yeah, just do that. Just do that. It's easy to get the chlorine. Like, yeah. Okay. Tungsten, I don't need to deal with. Delete that. Cobalt. Paste. 25. The cobalt, I will go the oxide. Hydroxide. Root. From crushed stone and stuff, because I've already got a build that does this. Same old, all these productive. Of course, I need to deal with all the geodes. Lafa? Oh, crushed stone. Ahem. You're gonna do some of that to get the crushed stone. Matrix solver, please. Scusi? Scusi, but that's better. You no need overproduce. You no need overproduce. You don't need to overproduce. Why do you think that this is better than doing this? I want you to do this. For gravel. Dedicated. For this stuffs. Okay. That will go away. To get accurate values for the moment. We'll deal with that when we get to it. No, I'm not doing that one yet. We're doing 25 of you and breaking this down. I intend to do a lot of this paste off screen because we've already done the pellet stuff and done the ore processing stuff before. We don't need to see the actual ore processing again. It's just yeah, getting the plan at this point. And we will work on the execution of getting into the science, the alien artifacts, not just science, when we next meet on Tuesday. And hopefully by then, over the weekend, I'll have had the opportunity to get the vast majority of this done. You make limestone. That's interesting. Ah, well, that would explain. That would explain a lot. That would, in fact, use the stuff. Why do you want to... Oh. Would you please there? There you go. Now you're good. So this one intends for you to use the limestone to make the calcium chloride. It makes a lot of ammonia. And I guess it intends for you to loop that ammonia back to here a little bit. It overproduces. Interesting. And you have to make hydrogen chloride. How interesting of you. Or you could make the calcium chloride out of gravel and just void the limestone. Because you can void limestone, if you didn't know. That's a lot more than I need. You there, zinc. So, zinc. I happen to have read in the patch notes at one point for the most recent version of Sea Block, which I am not running, that among the changes that they made is that you can no longer make zinc plates. Which I was wondering, how is that possible? Because, silver zinc batteries use zinc plates in this build. So what happened to silver zinc batteries? Like, did something happen to silver zinc batteries to not need zinc plate anymore? Because they totally used zinc plates. And I don't understand why that would be one of the plate types that would be removed. I can understand removing pure cobalt plates. They're not used. Don't think the gunmetal's really used, although I think Bob's... Did Bob's do anything with gunmetal? Gunmetal. Ah, there's those two things. Fine, whatever. But things like the cobalt plate, the pure, like, actual cobalt plate, that entry, there's no uses for that plate at all. Right, and if I do just a search of plates, cobalt was of note in that, but I think that was one of the only ones that I know off the top of my head had no actual use as a plate, because nickel has a use as a plate. Nickel has a use as a plate for certain robotic stuff in the mod right now. I suppose Chrome does. Chrome is used in the APUs, Advanced Processing Units, in the current state, and I think in the updated thing. It's only really Cobalt that would be one that I know is not used at all for anything. Yeah, little weird. Because, like, again, I haven't looked at the most recent Angels, Bobs, and Sea Block. Maybe the silver zinc batteries were changed and they no longer need lithium plates. Zinc plates. Maybe they no longer need zinc plates for them. Maybe it's some other form of zinc for the silver zinc batteries. I don't know. That looks broken down as best I can, and then standard iron. Well, we've seen iron before. That through that through that productively, that one, and that one there. I need the limestone, but I've got another copy-paste build for that. That is every paste type planned out, interestingly enough. Now, the cellulose paste build. Do you want to see the cellulose paste build in our last 20 minutes here? Let's get in the locomotive and go to a empty cell somewhere up here and build a train station. I need 0 inputs for this. I don't need a single input for the copper paste. That's interesting. So we're going to go over here to you. I'm going to copy this and plonk it. I'm also going to grab my 600 sludge, no inputs build. I'm going to plonk that there. It does have some spare. Well, it will have a lot of spare sulfuric acid. It does, I think, 240 sulfuric, so, and I'm using less than half of the production of sludge, so there should be enough sulfuric for this step here. What is this? Oh, it's the cellulose fiber, right. I'm gonna grab that part to have independently for the cellulose fibers specifically. Go there. Yes, add all those. We're getting rid of that so I can output priority into there and then export the rest. Ta-da! That is how that works, and it works wonderfully. And it will produce way more than enough fiber. Okay. This needs to change. We are not doing that. We are, in fact, doing that in that way. I am not... What is all this? I don't know what all this pipe was, does, or any of that. All that pipe can go. These can go. All of these can go. Because we are, in fact, interested in the raw gas, and then I need a gas refinery. That is going to do this. And make me things. I need to clear out those, get the doohickey here, get that there. That is not liquids. Ahem. Natural gas liquids. There you go. Yes. Yes. How much do you make? A few units. Okay. You're gonna process those few units, and you can get more speed. Ta-da! Ahem. That is that part. Then I need a saline. I've got saline somewhere over the rainbow. Saline, wherefore art thou? Why can I not find you? There you are. Just, grab that bad boy right there. Ahem. And plonk it wherever it fits. Ideally, a little bit further away from the train station. Okay. We are, in fact, venting the hydrogen completely and using the chlorine with this up here. To do this. Hook that up. Hook that up. That makes a lot of stuff. That's that one, and then... Oh, I actually need hydroxide. Oh. Okay. Well then, that changes the equation slightly. Do that, do this, that, and output priority right. Okay, this is the chloromethane that goes into you. Cellulose and sodium hydroxide. And the cellulose is here. Glorious. Go fast, and I have my build. I could move this to like here, but nah. Grab it, Plonk it. Kill the rails. Signals. Where's the chain signals? Chain signals? There you are. Cut all these off. Save. Much better. Name. So this is cellulose paste. A ton. Ta-da. That is cellulose paste. On demand. From nothing. Paste that across 6 more thingies. 7, actually, really, but yeah. How much does it make? More than 25. That's all I can tell you. How much does it make? More than 25. And now that's ready for the copper part of the build. But that's all of those steps there. Done. Ta-da! I mean, I guess it's gonna go into that. And you're gonna need to go fast. There you go. Better. This needs to do its thing. Yep, that sounds about right. This needs to do this thing. It needs power. How you doing? Making enough. Doink, doink. You need a thing. You need fuel. You has fuel. Give me a chemical plant. Hey! I'm working here. What do I want? Reach, reach, go. Reach for the sky. Do this thing. Always backwards. Okay. Air filter. Ahem. Yep. Yep. That sounds about right. A little bit more than what I need. Just a little bit more than what I need. Let's see. This is this. There we go. That is that. Plonk. You. Hi. Yeah, you make enough. Donk. Power. Yeah, you make enough. You. Yeah, you make enough. Ahem. you go. Things. Next. Filters. Don't forget your filters. Ta-da. Destroy all gravel. That is not the thing I wanted to grab. That's what I wanted to grab. Right there. U for a Ua and a Ua. Doing Ua. Ba-dang. That should be good enough. Ahem. Those should be moving fast enough. They are, in fact, moving fast enough. Ta-da! Copper paste. We've done one thing. Of 6. 7, really, but, you know. Is that the line? That seems to be the line. There you go. The line. Glorious copper paste. Rinse and repeat many, many, many more times. And we're good. But we're just about at the end of the stream. Oh my goodness, he's actually done a full stream? Full 3-hour stream? My goodness, it's been a while. No, it hasn't, but anyway. I need to name these stations. S, copper paste. D, copper paste. Just so as we're clear, that is a relatively significant portion of a single doohickey here. Square, right? Just like that, making 600 is a pretty decent sized chunk of the overall square. Especially when the entirety of this section is dedicated to space for train station, making this the buildable space, safe buildable space. Yeah, this is why I want to do all these separate. And then bring them in on some station pulling in all those 8 plus or 6, 7 pastes. Might actually have a separate tungsten paste that's just bringing in tungsten powder and then taking out tungsten paste from being processed here in with this blueprint, just to keep things a little bit simpler. That's a lot of stuff. Hold up, 200, right? 200 times 4 times 2 divided by 25 divided by 60. That's a minute of production if it's just 4. So 8 would be a couple of minutes of production. I think we're good with that limitation. copper paste SD full cargo circuit condition auto magic. Now to assign the paste. Where's alien? Oh, it's here. Copper paste. Maybe I should have just called it paste copper, so that I could go down and find it in the same entries on the list for pastes. Oh well. Didn't do it that way. Not gonna do it that way. Didn't start that way. Not gonna change it to be that way. That is really all the time that we have for the day, folks. What have we done over the course of today's stream? We made rocket fuel. And then started launching rockets from a location that I've completely forgotten. Mall Space Science. From this location right here, we are launching rockets, spending space science. We've made lab 2s. We have, a few satellites backed up for these rocket launches. Just a couple. We are literally limited by the rate at which we produce speed module 2s. Yeah, we are actually limited by the rate at which we make speed module 2s at this point. Yeah, I gotta go and scale that up a little bit. That's gonna be fun. And then we've wrapped up the day today by having more of a planning session to get into the various alien artifacts, getting grinding wheels put onto the network at proper scale that we need for this, and then breaking down what we need for all these pastes, which is the biggest remaining hurdle towards getting into these alien artifacts, because we've already got a setup that we can copy and paste to get from ore to raw to cut gemstones in the final build. I just would need to make seeded dishes from substrate dishes, from petri dishes, from glass, this bit right here, to do all of these little pre-artifacts into artifacts into artifacts. And I want to do that when we next meet, ideally. So this paste stuff is, as long as I have the time to really get into it, going to be done off screen. With that, folks, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's stream, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed already, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting that great big blue join button and supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you are so inclined and able. I, of course, will be back with more of this on Tuesday. I hope to see you all then.